going on, guys? It's FastDucati101 and welcome back to another Battlefield 4 video. In this video I'll be reviewing Lumphini Garden, which as its name implies is this beautiful urban map with these vibrant colors, grassy areas, and as well as your typical urban structures, not to mention that awesome yet deadly mudslide that will kill you if you stand in its way. And believe it or not, I've seen people running towards the thing after having triggered it just to see how the mudslide comes through and completely annihilates them. As a whole, the entire map is full of little details that will delight your eyes throughout the entire match. Frankly, I find this map to be one of the more attractive maps, if not the most attractive map of all. So to begin with, I want to emphasize the fact that in Conquest this map focuses primarily on infantry based combat as opposed to your full-blown Conquest experience you find in other maps. So taking cover is key to staying alive, and Lumphini Garden does a decent job at providing enough cover to move around the map because it won't take long before you engage your first set of enemies. Now, like I mentioned before, this map is mostly infantry, so don't expect to see any heavy damaging vehicles such as the main battle tank or any LAVs. Although this map does provide some light transport vehicles, them being 2 squad bikes for each team, and some jet skis scattered around the map, as well as a skid loader that is located around the C flag on Conquest. But to be quite honest, I don't find any of these vehicles to be that useful due to the uneven terrain of this map. This also makes moving around the map a bit more difficult as you will be on foot most of the time, so having a great team is a must while playing in this map. Now when it comes to rush, this map requires a good deal of teamwork and a strategic plan in order for your team to advance through the various set of MCOMs, since there is a tendency for the attackers not to be able to push forward simply because the defenders have a great vantage point and more places to take cover from. A perfect example of this would be the very first set of objectives, as it often becomes a choke point for the attackers due to the defenders having a wide view of the attacker's base and lots of cover to hold them down from there. This is why I find rush on this map to be a lot less enjoyable because you can easily get stuck on any set of objectives. Moving on to the next game mode, which is chain link, is where I find this map to perform a lot better because the flags are closer to each other, making it easier to capture, but also being able to move from one flag to the next in a matter of seconds. This map also offers several different routes to move back and forth throughout the map, giving you a lot more ways to get around the enemy's flags, so using them to your advantage is the best way to grant your team a victory. Now, something I noticed while playing chain link is that it's very easy to get spawn trapped, and this is one reason as to why most chain link matches in this map end a lot quicker than in any other map. Finally, the last game mode I want to talk about is team deathmatch, which for the most part it can play out great, although when one team holds off most of the buildings, the other team is basically at a disadvantage because there is little to no cover on the other side of the map, so whenever respawning you will just be exposed to any type of gunfire from anyone inside the buildings, which is completely unfair for the other team because as long as the enemy team does not move from those buildings, the spawns will pretty much remain the same. Now, probably the best game mode to play in this map would be Conquest because you get a much more enjoyable experience of this map. So yeah guys, this pretty much wraps up this map review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Also let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about Lumphini Garden? Do you like it or do you not like it? Also, don't forget to leave a rating as it always helps out the video and the channel a lot. If you're new around here, feel free to subscribe for weekly Battlefield videos. And as always, it's FastDucati101 and see you in the next video.